Hello and welcome to Down the Track. This is our first episode of the India versus England series, and we just finished the first day of the first test match at Birmingham, and what a day it was. Absolutely brilliant. It was England who got off to a great start. They were around 216 for 3 with Jennings playing a nice 42, and then Joe Root and Bairstow stringing up a 100 partnership with both getting Root getting 80 and Bairstow getting 70. They're playing some nice shots and they kept the scoreboard ticking. But then it was that run out of Joe Root by the Indian captain Virat Kohli. It was an absolutely brilliant run out. The pick up and throw was excellent, direct on the stumps, and that changed the game because it was looking that England would get 450, 400 easily. They'll finish off the day maybe for 320 for 4 or 5, but that run out changed the game completely, and India were back in it. It wasn't a good call from both the batsmen. They shouldn't have gone for the second run, but this is what changes games and test matches, and that's what it was. And you saw straight after that in the last session, India picked up 6 wickets. The Ashwin was magnificent. It was probably one of the best spells by an Indian spinner in overseas conditions on the first day. Like, the ball is not known to turn in England, Australia and South Africa on the first day, but Ashwin was just on top of his game. The ball he got Cook out, like he came in the 7th over, Ashwin, and then in the 9th, 10th over he got Cook out. It was a ball dipping in and Cook was playing for the ball coming in, but then it suddenly turned and knocked off his off stump, and that was just a gem of a ball. And the Indian seamers were pretty impressive. Like Ishant Sharma and Yadav were a bit erratic, but I think Ishant Sharma got his line and length correct in his last spell of the day, and Shami was fantastic. He was probably the pick of the fast bowlers. He was bowling at brilliant pace, 90 miles per hour, and he was getting the ball to talk. He was probably the most lethal of the fast bowlers. For England, they would be very disappointed with how they ended the day, because it was a great start for them. 216 for 3. They would be aiming for 400, 450 with their best batsman Joe Root on the pitch and batting brilliantly. And Joe Root and Bairstow's partnership, the best thing was that they kept finding the boundaries. Even if the odd ball was moving or bouncing low, they still played their shots and they kept the scoreboard ticking. But yeah, the England lower order couldn't just get away. The Indian bowlers were fantastic. Ashwin, again, he kept it tight, and there's one thing about Ashwin now, what he's doing different compared to his past bowling performances, is that he's bowling just outside the off stump, and that line is making it difficult for the England batsmen to hit the shots. He was a bit too straight in his past overseas tours. I think he's learned from that, and his stint with Worcestershire and in the England county last year has helped him a lot and done a good deal for him. Like, it's been really good for him. Yeah, he was the pick of the bowlers, Ashwin, for sure, and this is good signs for India for the coming test matches as well. Yeah, it's going to be interesting tomorrow because England still have a wicket in hand. If they can get to 300, it might be a decent score because they have the bowlers who can get the ball to talk. Anderson and Broad are going to be lethal. This pitch, there is movement. The bounce is not as true. Like, there's some balls, the odd ball is keeping low, so it's going to be a test for the Indian batsmen. It'll be interesting to see. There's no Pujara after a long time. He's not in the test lineup, and it's going to be interesting to see how Rahul slots in at number 3. Then again, yeah, Virat Kohli is the main batsman. He has a lot of pressure considering his last tour of England, so it's going to be interesting to see how he performs as well. But yeah, I think the first spell of Anderson and Broad is going to be crucial. Dhawan and Vijay need to be very careful. If they don't lose their wicket in that first spell of both the bowlers, then India are on the front foot. And day 2 and 3 are generally the best days to bat in England. The forecast is for a good sunny day, and it's going to be pretty hot, so the pitch should ease out and the batsmen should be able to make runs with ease. But it's going to be interesting to see. And also Adil Rashid, there's a lot of talk about him and how he shouldn't have been selected because he didn't play enough red ball cricket, and he declined actually to play red ball cricket. It's going to be interesting to see how he performs. He did trouble Virat Kohli and the rest of the Indian batsmen in the one day series, but the red ball is completely different. He might get some pitches, but I don't know if the Indian batsman will play him as how the England batsman played Ashwin. I think the Indian batsman will be more equipped against Adil Rashid. Their fear will be more against Anderson and Broad. So it's going to be very interesting to see. I think it's going to be India need to bat well. They need to not lose wickets in the first session that they bat, and if they can get a lead of 100 150, then it's India in the front seat. But you never know, if England get a few wickets and get India down for 40 for 3 or 4, then it's all England. So it's going to be a very interesting day tomorrow. Stay tuned, and hope you enjoyed this, and please subscribe to our channel down the track. We'll have more videos and more content for you. Please like and subscribe it, and thank you so much. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Bye.